Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, welcome to the technical analysis of the Forex market from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Today the April 13th, and we'll continue to talk about the euro. Well, yes, the market has shown really nice price action, so our analysis was nice. It has shown nice thrust to the upside and has hit 100% expansion target from this recent ABC pattern. Well, the normal price action suggests that after the hitting 100% expansion around 144.96, very often market shows some retracement to the downside, but this is not the rule of thumb. Well, this could happen, and usually it happens, but this is not absolutely necessary that it should to be happen. Well, currently it's very shallow price action, it just stands inside the previous trading session. Well, if market will start to show some pullback, the first area to watch for is area 144.10. First fib support and weekly pivot point. This will be the first support. The second support is right here. It's a strong area. I think that market should not reach it, at least during today's trading session. It's around 142, 141.91, 142.07. This is daily confluence support. Well, in general, all price action and all time frames is bullish. Weekly trend, monthly trend bullish, daily trend is bullish. Market neither oversold nor overbought at any time frame. So in fact we have any barriers for the possibility to continuation of the upside move. And I think that this should happen. The nearest target of this possible move, as you can see, market moving in the parallel upside parallel channel during the long time, almost during the 2 months. Okay. So from this perspective, the nearest target that could be hit today even, or maybe tomorrow, this is area of resistance, because this is the upper border of this parallel channel, and weekly pivot resistance 1. It stands around 145.44. Okay. Also, 145 has some psychological bias that could be attractive for the market makers if there are a lot of stops that have been placed somewhere around above the 145 or somewhere. Well. And if market will penetrate it, then possibly it could reach this area of resistance. And I think that it should happen, because now I do not see any bearish signals on intraday charts here. And I think that market should hit this area before we can talk about the possibility of pullback to the downside, some retracement. Now let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart you can see a very interesting picture. First of all, take a look at this pattern. This is the, by the way, the target that has been hit. Okay, right here. You can see that market shows bearish divergence with the MACD indicator. It's right here. You can see. Okay. And also here you can see why I do not like to rely on the divergences very much, because the red line is the MACD predictor. You can see that although trend turns bearish, price action doesn't support it. So you can see upside move and market just stands below the red line. This tells me that the previous highs around 144.96, 145, this candle should be taken out by the price action. Well, if market will take it out, possibly after that I could think about the entering on the short side. It will depend on some patterns on the intraday charts, on the 15-30 minute chart. But before that, I think we should not do that. And possibly even during this move to the upside, market will hit our target around 145.44. This is the weekly pivot resistance 1. So this is, I think, the nearest target of the possible move to the upside. Be careful with the divergences; they are very tricky patterns, and you should filter it depending on where it appears. Well, currently, I think that market could show some wash and rinse on these highs and could reach the 145.44 area. On the hourly chart, we can see another interesting picture. First of all, look at this pattern A, B, C bottom. Market hit 618, turns to retracement in the triangle pattern. Okay. From this most recent ABC bottom, we can see that 618 target stands just above the B point, above the highs. So if some stops have been placed there, they will be triggered by the price action. And 100% expansion as from this pattern, okay, as from the most recent pattern, stand around the weekly pivot resistance 1, just above it, around 145.50 area, 55. So 10 pips between this area. So this is really the target. Okay. Also take a look that although trend is bearish based on MACD predictor, based on MACD indicator, you can see as a price action it's just flat. So this is the bullish sign, and I think that market should explode to the upside. Taking out this point, maybe it will reach 145.44 area. Well, this is very probable. Before that, I think that we should not think about entering on the short side of the market, because we have no reasons for that. We have no any bearish patterns, signals, some reversal patterns or something. Besides, all trends are bullish currently, and the price action on the intraday charts doesn't support the bearish environment. Okay, so that's my point of view of the current market. I think that the nearest area of resistance 145.40, 145.50, and it could be hit today, maybe tomorrow, by current price action, because price action on the intraday charts doesn't support the bearish trend. Although trend bearish, but price action is not. So be careful, and I think that we should wait for the 145.40, 145.50 area.